In this week's parasha, Parashat Shoftim, at the end of the parasha we have the case of Ki Matzei Chalal Ba'adama, commonly called Egla Arufa. We all remember that the case was that a person was found, slain, murdered. We don't know who killed him. And it's a strong procedure which we all learned back in school regarding the Egla Arufa. But what we have to pay attention to in this particular shiur is that the Ziknei Ha'ir, the elders of the city, they're the ones who say, Yadenu lo shafchu et adam hazeh ve'inenu lo ra'u. We testify that we did not murder this person, nor did we see him being murdered. And Chazal, and in their wake Rashi, ask an obvious question. Did it ever occur to us that the Ziknei Ha'ir, the elders of the city, would be guilty of murder? And Chazal say no. What they really said was that we gave him food to eat, and we also escorted him out of town, which means that we gave him food so that he wasn't desperate for food, in which case he might have attacked somebody for food and he might have retaliated by killing him. And we also escorted him out of town. This is known as the mitzvah of levayat hachayim, as opposed to, unfortunately, levayat hamitim. And the question is even more serious now, because the halacha determines very clearly how much escort we have to give to a person. A Rav who's escorting his Talmud only a few meters, a Talmud escorting a Rav much more, and so on and so forth. It's a complete Shulchan Aruch. The problem facing us is very simple. The elders of the city, or people of the city, escorted him out of town, let's say called a radius of 5 kilometers, but he was murdered outside of that radius. So what really do you gain by escorting him? Let's take the case of a man going from Tel Aviv to Rehovot. We escort him a few miles out of Tel Aviv, and he's still 30 or 40 miles away from Rehovot. So what does the escorting do? He doesn't get escorting till he comes all the way to Rehovot. That is the question of the Maral Mi Prague. And the Maral answers very simply. When we escort him, we, the elders of the city, or the representatives of the city, escort him, we're telling him, my dear friend, we're giving you the zechuyot of the tzibur. You're no longer alone. We are with you, not physically, but in terms of Klal Yisrael. The zechut of a tzibur is ever so much more than the zechut of a yachid. We cannot do more than that. We are expressing the fact that you belong to us, and we belong to you by virtue of the fact that we escort you. That then is the omik havanat halivui, the depth of understanding which the Maral tells us why there's a mitzvah of levayat hachayim. As this is the last parsha before you come to Eretz Yisrael, my wish is that you should be zocher to the next parshiyot, ki teitzei, when you leave home. And the following week you'll come to Eretz Yisrael, ki tavo, you come to the Michlala. And then you start your studies and you'll find that it's quite difficult and strange. Nitzavim, you may stand still for a while. But after you get used to the derech halimud in Michlala, vayelech, you'll start walking in Mitzrayim and progressing. Hazinu, listen to the words of Torah, ki zot habaracha, that is a blessing to all of you. Baruchot habaot emir Hashem le Michlala b'Yerushalayim.